Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duel Links video. This is the finals for the Arc-V wave, and I'm not sure what, like there's still a question mark in the scene album. I guess that's challengers approaching. Yeah, whatever the challengers are, I guess. I don't know those. Just saying. But I'm confused. Because there's an implication that... Hold on a second. Yeah, it doesn't say that I've done the challenge round for Zexal Wave. Maybe that means I just haven't done that. Okay, and then there's Sevens Wave, and then there's just extra waves. Okay, let's do this. What's with those three? They're going to ruin Show Duel School's rep. Are you talking about Yuya's team? They kind of were all over the place. And by the way, what's Show Duel School? One of the most... I wish that was just... Is there any other way to talk about that school that doesn't involve having to say the full thing? I know I'm usually all about the full thing. But I'm just like, this is an awkward this is an awkward dual school name. The dub could have changed this, and I would have been perfectly fine with it. I could rename it though. Take creative license. Creative license, yeah. How about I rename it to Pendulum School? Okay, so what's Pendulum School? I never told you. It's the school that my dad runs. We teach our students how to dual-tane. Dual-tane, huh? Maybe I should learn too. You definitely should. We'd love to have you. That would totally raise our rep. Rep? I just want to learn. I don't care about your rep. I don't care about your rep. Are you sure you should be saying this? The two of you still look similar. And that also makes her sound horrible. Just like, I don't care about your rep. For real? Okay, she didn't know. That was a bit rude. That was for me to say you're rude. That really means a lot. That's just like... Sometimes I kind of miss the message. I don't always know. I don't always realize what I'm saying when I'm saying it. I'm sure I said a bunch of shit that can get me cancelled. Although, I did recently set a couple videos to private. And just because I didn't think those videos were that good. And also, I just didn't want them to be public. Because I've had some time to mature a bit. I don't need to have some videos on the platform if I can be more mature and shit. I made some videos while I was still adjusting, and every now and then I'm still in pain, but I've been in worse pain before, which isn't surprising, I'm sure. It's just I've had a hard time adjusting to certain things. Like, if you act a certain way, that can really drive me insane. And considering how nuanced life in general can be, it's very difficult for me to be comfortable talking about certain things. Especially when I know I'm just going to look like the awful one. Meanwhile, I'm already just thinking, but if I tried to live stream, eventually someone would learn that I'm not joking around. I'm not bullshitting. And that would just not be good for anyone because it wouldn't be entertaining. Imagine that you come to my stream to have a good time, and then you know who comes in or comes home or whatever, and hold on. And as soon as that person comes here, they start having one of their infamous episodes. And then the stream is no longer enjoyable because now there's too much proof that I'm living in shit. Although, if we're being honest here, that's obvious because the entire country is full of shit. Where's my affordable healthcare, America? I need affordable healthcare and I need a job. But I also need medication. I need medication and I need to qualify for any job position I get. And also the job can't make me feel like I'm going to die. Because I am not supposed to get depressed at work. I'm supposed to be doing work at work. And the average job would make me depressed and bored. And when I'm bored, I'm not going to do my job correctly. I'm just going to be like, fuck everything. Whether you win or lose, leave everyone with a smile. That's not easy to do. Yeah, I admit that you're right, Selena. I actively just don't smile at all when I'm doing Yuya. I'm just not smiling at all for you, ever. You have to earn your smiles. Earn them like currency. You have to grind for them. Oh, God. Especially when I lose. I can feel a frown growing inside me, not a smile. Yeah, Selena, same. I completely understand what you mean. I purposely just don't I just purposely sit here and I'm like, Yuya, you're not entertaining. But you know why I say that? Because my brain isn't functioning normally. I know what you mean. It's hard to see the positive after a defeat. Perhaps I should study at Pendulum School to understand your way of thinking. You really should. I'll introduce you to my dad. I know you two would get along. I know you two would get along great. 'Cause you both, wear jackets. What? That is just... okay. I could find two people in this series that wear jackets that would absolutely be bitter enemies. Although I'm not sure... let's see, can I do that on the spot? Not really. I feel like you're making up reasons to get me to join your school. She is making up reasons. And I don't understand why, but I think she just wants a twin. What? No. That's all in your mind. I doubt. X. Selena's just like, sure. Sarcastic, sure. Okay, challenge round has been unlocked. Alright. So, where's the challenge round? Hold on a second. Can I go back to the other waves? Dude, what about the challenge round? Hold on a second. There was a challenge round that was unlocked. What? Okay. Well, I have to begin. You cannot rush duel with your currently set character. Then switch to someone that does. Come on. This game could do it automatically, but instead they just have to be like, your character doesn't rush duel. I know, okay? I know. I've seen the obvious... Dude. I would love to see this change, but that just can't change. Like, imagine getting all the Speed Duel characters to voice Rush Duel dialogue. Do you know how much money that would be? There are 101 characters in this game now. Including Roa, by the way, because Roa was added after Emma. Emma was the... I can't summon. Alright. Can I auto-duel this? I said what even is the point if I... Well, you see, the point of... Dear Lord. I'm playing as Yuga. I'm not supposed to duel like Yuga. You know what? Fine. I'm flipping my shit. I lost. You know, my deck building probably didn't help, but... Did I really just draw a bunch of bricks? The answer is yes, I did. Alright, well that sucks. Alright, and let's begin. Hopefully this time I didn't brick and I can actually rush duel. Because I wasn't able to earlier. I tried, it was horrible. It just wasn't that great. But I see that I'm doing better now. I'm doing better now, yeah. That's good. I'm sure everyone is aware of this. Okay, hold on a second. I can finally get to work. I cannot believe I just bricked that hard. I bricked so hard, I lost. That is stupid. What? Oh my god, are you for real? Yes, this game is for real. Now that I know there's this scene album, I can pretty much guarantee you. The only thing I care about now is voicing the scene album for these. But what if some people like seeing me go through the waves? I don't know you. I don't know who you are. It would be quite surprising if someone did say this. There's an EX skill. Once per duel, return all cards in your graveyard to your deck. Okay, that's useful. I don't want to deck out. Decking out would suck, man. Imagine I just decked out. I've done that before, just decking out, and then I'm like, should I just add more cards to my deck? That doesn't sound like a good idea, but I did deck out. So you know, you never know, you just don't. I know this is called Rush Duel, but I don't feel like I'm going very fast. That's my fault, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose we can say things like that. Alright, and I win! Okay, so light attribute is the bonus here. And let's go! I didn't even notice that Drageus was light type. Maybe like, what? Wait a minute, you didn't know that? Well, you know, the fact that I just don't seem to observe things very well, it's just like... I keep hearing you could be more observant, and I'm just like... Okay. Okay, there's something right in front of my face. I didn't see it. I didn't see it, and you think that I should just do what exactly? I think people really miss what I'm trying to say. When I'm like, I just shouldn't do this, I shouldn't do that. Sometimes just fucking believe me, okay? Seriously, it's getting annoying having to explain myself. And then people are just like, really? You just sound like you don't want to do it. That's not always the reason, okay? Sometimes it's about more than that. Like, for example, I would like to keep my freedom as much as I can. Meanwhile, the government is just like, oh, really? You want what? Not allowed! Ugh, this country is full of shit. But it really is like that. Because it just doesn't care about me. And then I'm told that it's my responsibility to take care of myself. Yeah, my responsibility, even though this country doesn't give a shit, even if you do work. If you do work, this country doesn't give a shit about you. Doesn't matter if you worked or whatever. This country just treats you like garbage. So, get a job and be miserable. And that's what this country says to everyone. That's what we really stand for. We stand for making everyone miserable. So, you think we're great? No, we're only good at making each other miserable, that's it. That's all we're good at doing. We're only good at making each other miserable, and that's it. You may think that's an exaggeration, and it is, but also I just feel like I don't feel like I really matter at all, and that's depressing. Because you shouldn't send messages like this to someone with fucking depression. I've got depression. No one's going to be skeptical when I'm busy saying a bunch of depressing shit. Hooray! It's my mommy! Oh god. Can I just not say that? I'm not that age anymore. It feels awkward. The day's finally here when I can rush deal with my mom. Oh no! My Yoshi has turned into a muscle maniac. My mom is ashamed of me. I don't know if I can go on. Okay, listen. Listen, parent. Go to the corner and think about what you just did to your son. Oops, sorry, Yoshi. You just caught me by surprise. There's no way I would ever be ashamed of you. Good. Mom. Yoshi. Okay, he may look all grown up in his costume, but he's still just a kid on the inside. What about on the outside? He's physically, what, 10? I still wonder if he's adopted. Is he adopted? I don't know. He could be. Although there's probably a male equivalent of whatever Mimi is. So maybe the father looked similar to Mimi. Imagine having to find a partner that and both of you have to prove to the authorities and that the two of you are consenting adults when it comes to certain activities. That'd be embarrassing. Like, imagine being an adult and you have to do that. I'm sure, but I don't have to prove that I'm an adult. I don't have to prove I'm an adult. Unless, of course... Okay, in some cases I probably have to prove it, but I don't think anyone is asking questions about my age at this point. I mean, sure, they may still need my birth year to know that I'm an adult. Because some people can't do math. Oh, I've got this story. My grandfather was at a bar ordering alcohol, and the bartender or whatever didn't know the math right. So he was supposedly legal, but he wasn't actually legal because the math was done wrong. And now we have driver's licenses that will actually say that you are under 21 if you're under 21. Just because some people messed up like that. Yeah, so my grandfather was able to drink alcohol just because the person there couldn't do math. Dear God. I don't remember what the math was, just that he wasn't the age, he just wasn't legally able to get drunk. Provided, of course, that's what happened that night. I don't know. I can't ask. I mean, I've already said that my grandparents are dead, all of them. Yes, all of them. I did say that. Right, and it's Mimi's turn. Still the most terrifying name I've ever pronounced. You may be like, why? Oh, you weren't here when I was trying to get approval, right? You weren't here when I was trying to get approval for this. The fact I even needed it is disgusting. I was so scared. And then I'm just like, okay, listen. I need to be careful and double check first before I make stupid assumptions. But if we're being honest here, it's just so easy to make to just be terrified, regardless of your age, if you've been around abuse. It doesn't matter how old you are. If the person being abusive is able to be abusive, they can scar you. It doesn't matter how old they are. If someone's being abusive, that means they're old enough to be abusive. We aren't gatekeeping here at this house. Oh, God. Should I tribute summon? I don't feel like it. Alright, and I win! This is bogus! Yosh, are you okay? I failed to protect my mom. Forgive me, Mom! As if it's not your job to protect me. It's the parent's job to protect you. And in some cases, it's the parent's job to take care of an abuser. Mom! Okay, can I stop now? Oh my God, you two are going insane. You two are driving me nuts. Now, come on. Let's go win our next duel. It's gonna be radical. As you wish. Okay. Alright, I'm finished here. How am I supposed to do challenge stuff if I can't go back to other waves? That's what tomorrow is for. Am I right? Apparently, probably. Challenge round was unlocked. Yeah, but there are 2 formats. How are we dealing with this, Konami? I guess I'll have to figure it out like I did everything else. It took me a while to figure things out. I just didn't really know what I was doing at first. Although, to be fair, sometimes you might still think that. And I really wouldn't blame you, and what? This video is 25 minutes long? Hold on. Guys, this is going to wrap things up for this video. I'm going to come back in a second, but if this is an emergency intermission, I'll be back in a minute. What's the emergency? Kaizo won't shut up.